For a year, Monroe County's been talking about paying their volunteer firefighters more. Now those volunteers can expect a little extra money in their pockets.
Chief Matt Jackson says volunteers will now be considered paid on-call personnel. Megan Western went to Monroe County to find out about the change and talk with a volunteer about what this means for him.
Until now, Monroe County's volunteer firefighters received $600 stipends twice a year, no matter how many fires they responded to. But now they will get paid for training plus another $10 an hour for each call made.
But we've got a lot of them out there that are running calls almost every day. And before, they weren't getting anything for that.
Alex Harrison has volunteered for a year and a half. He says he enjoys helping the community and boosting the station morale. But since he and the other volunteers work separate jobs, the new pay is a bonus.
Sometimes it's kind of hard to encourage people to, hey, after you work 10 hours, why don't you come to the fire station tonight for 4 hours and we're going to get hot and sweaty and we're going to work on what we do. Kind of provide some reimbursement for that.
It also will help with their travels.
As volunteers, we all respond in our personal vehicles. Everybody knows gas is high right now. It's something people don't think about. We're driving from one end of the county all over.
Chief Matt Jackson says this payment plan is aimed at keeping current volunteers, and he also hopes it brings in more.
I don't know that we could ever have too many. as many as we could get. I mean, if we could, I would love to say our numbers double with volunteers.
Under the new payment plan, the county will pay $25 monthly to active firefighters' pension funds.
But the fact that they're offering to pay it for us so that we'll have something, you know, once we get away from this place I think that's really cool.
Chief Jackson says to be eligible for the payment plan, volunteers must complete 3 calls and 12 hours of training in a 6-month period. In Monroe County, Megan Western, 13 WMAZ News.
And Jackson says you don't need previous training to become a volunteer firefighter.
If you're interested, you can fill out an application on the Monroe County Fire Volunteer website or reach out through their Facebook page.